3 million years ago, the Pliocene epoch, in the vast, sun-scorched cradle of East Africa.
This is Australopithecus afarensis. They are not apes and not yet human. They live Hundsert. Their survival depends on family. They live in small, tight-knit groups where more eyes. But in this world of giants, one predator is a master of stealth, a creature of ancient powers. The giant African python, a fictionalized species but a plausible nightmare. A young male, momentarily separated from the troop, approaches the water to drink. He is a blur of explosive power. There is no sound, no struggle, just a life, erased. The troop can only watch in horror. They scream alarm calls, a unique, gurgling chatter resuppits. As dusk falls, the troop seeks the only sanctuary they know, the high branches of a But this ancient enemy does not obey the rules of the savanna. It is a creature of both land and tree.
The python has learned where its prey sleeps. Its heat-sensing pits can detect the warmth of the
Panic erupts.
The serpent strikes again and again, its hunger insatiable.
Grief and fear paralyze the survivors. Their world is shattered. Their primary survival strategy, safety in the trees, has failed catastrophically.
A new emotion.
Catastrophically.
This is a monumental cognitive leap. The birth of an idea that will change the course of evolution. The Denisovan. They seek out sharp-edged stones from the volcanic landscape, not just for scavenged meat. Orystrids. They begin to track their enemy, learning its habits. They observe it basking in the sun after a large meal. This is no longer a simple mobbing to drive a predator away. This is a planned execution, a contest. The attack is a coordinated storm of fury. The hominins serrated energy throw. Their numbers? Male sees his chance. He moves in, using the spear not as a projectile, but as a lance.
With a final, desperate cry, the lead male brings a heavy stone down on the serpent's head. This was more than a hunt. It was a declaration. A statement that intelligence, cooperation, in the heart of the Rift Valley, the hunted had become the hunters. And the long journey towards humanity had truly begun.
It uses its entire body as a weapon. A sweep of its powerful tail sends one of the attackers sprawling. In the chaos, it strikes again, this time finding its mark. The troop swarms the beast, striking its body with clubs. But the python ignores the blows. It's wounded and enraged. The python turns its fury on the leader. It lunges, its mouth gaping wasserous. Set. The final blow lands with a sickening crack. But even in death, the beast is terrifying. Its machines.
This was more than a hunt. It was a declaration, a statement that intelligence, cooperation, and courage.
In the heart of the Rift Valley, the hunted had become the hunters, and the long journey towards humanity had truly begun.
The fire had given them courage. But courage had a cost. The wild was watching.
From the shallows emerged a shadow older than fear. A crocodilian giant that ruled the rivers. It moved like the river itself, silent until it struck. But this time, they had fire. And fire changed everything. The monster retreated, but the noise drew others, hunters of the sky.
They had survived the ground. Now, they had to survive the sky. When it ended, the savannah was silent again, but nothing would ever be the same.
They had not only survived the wild, they had rewritten its rules. The beasts still ruled the land, but for the first time, they... From fragile survivors to masters of instinct, the journey had begun.
And so the age of survival became the age of becoming human. The giant African python, a fictionalized species but a plausible nightmare, reaching over 30 feet. A young male, momentarily separated from the troop, approaches the water to drink. He is unaware that he is being watched.